Alright, so Max is about a service dog and his handler who gets killed, and the family of um of his handler um adopt the dog because they're gonna put him down, and obviously his name's Max. And what it tells you in the trailer is that it is a war dog drama about the service dog with post-traumatic stress. Yeah, it's not about a dog with post-traumatic stress. Though it was a good movie, I will put it out there. Right, put that out there. I mean, and there is some of his Max's PTS in the movie. It's not about that. This is a action, crime, adventure type movie. Not really a family movie either. For PG, it's kind of intense, but I like that. It pushed the boundaries, which I always enjoy when they do that. So to get the good things out of the way, it is a good movie, as I said. It has some solid direction. It is well performed. I mean, Max is awesome. What more can you want from this movie? Because yeah, it's just a fun time. Put it that way. It's a really fun movie to watch, and I had a good time. I mean, yeah. And you'd think it'd get a little slow, but no. It's pretty tightly paced. It's nice, and yeah. As I said, it's just an overall fun movie. I didn't mind the. I mean, gonna be one of the only people who say this movie is good, but yeah, I didn't mind the crime plot thing. Though I wanted to see more of Max's PTS, and I was hoping they'd go more in that direction, but at least it didn't go in the direction I thought it would. After I watched that first trailer yesterday, I watched the first trailer before seeing the actual movie, and I thought, well, this movie's getting bad reviews, so it's probably going to be like a Firehouse Dog type movie where it's just about the dog and funny shenanigans. And I actually like Firehouse Dog somehow. That's just enjoyable to me. But no, it's not that silly movie. It has some good humor, so that's good. But and some likable enough characters. It's nice. I mean, the kid at first was just downright unlikable. Like, I forgot his name, but that kid who the kid who Max is supposed to bond with, him. Yeah, he wasn't really that likable at first. I mean, he becomes more likable, and all that. And this movie does pay its respects to the service dogs and and their handlers and the ones that died and all that. That's great. But this movie is like freaking it's so freaking predictable. Oh, I mean, whoa. There's one thing I predicted that was kind of wrong, but it didn't really go in it didn't really go in a better way. I'll put it that way. But everything else, straight out, I knew everything that was going to happen from the first two scenes of this movie, which, I mean, I kind of could tell from the poster of this movie and the PG rating that probably what was gonna happen. Cause I mean, if you watch the trailer, you can tell. I guess not looking at the poster, but you know what I mean. It's downright predictable. Whoa. And as I said, it focuses more on this family dynamic, like to be a family movie, and then it tries to be a really intense crime drama with some like action adventure elements in it, and it doesn't really work as well as it probably should. And as I said, what could have been a really cool movie about I guess like a deep psyche type movie about post-traumatic stress for dogs, for the service dogs, was kind of cheated out of being that, and instead kind of replaced with this like fluffy story with some crime drama aspect to it. But don't get me wrong, I actually did really enjoy Max, but it isn't really that great of a movie. That's just me. But for war dog drama, it isn't really a war dog drama. That's what it's marketed as, and that makes me kind of mad. This movie is not a war dog drama. If you see this movie, which I wouldn't really recommend seeing it in the theater, but if you see this movie, don't expect that. Just don't. You'll actually probably like this movie even more. I mean, I didn't really expect that going in. As I said, I thought it was just gonna be kind of a generic dog movie because there's something off. Something was off about that. Because a lot of people, when they first saw the trailer, thought they were gonna be crying and it's gonna be really emotional. I felt there's something really off about that. That's just me though. Like, yeah. And it's from the producers of Marley and Me, so I should have probably cried. I didn't. So yeah, some of the emotional stuff didn't really work. The drama just, some of it fell flat. But, and the end was a bit unrealistic, if you know what I mean. There's something that happens, but there's like a confrontation between Max and a person in the movie that probably should have, it's a really quick one, but I mean, that probably should have ended another way. But other than that, Max is a enjoyable enough time. I enjoyed it while it was on the screen, so I'll give Max a B-. Solid. That's all I can really say. It isn't as bad as everyone's saying it is. It is a pretty decent movie. So that is my review of Max. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Subscribe. You're not very good at making reviews, am I? I'll work on that. But yeah, for reviews tomorrow, I guess technically this will be uploaded really early Saturday morning. It's Friday right now, but it's Friday night. So but if Teen Beach 2 got that review, about to film that. That'll be fun. Like the first one was my most watched review on here. It's not very well liked, and for good reasons. It was filmed terribly. It was a bad review. But I mean, it's the most popular one I've had, and it got me a few subscribers, so that was cool. But yeah, I'm reviewing that sequel. Yeah. So yeah, and Ted 2 sometime this weekend. I don't know when. Sometime this weekend. And next week, or Wednesday or Thursday or somewhere on the Terminator Genesis. So yeah, maybe Max Mike XXL. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, so peace.